Hi, I'm Sophie at the show. Startup Launchpad is a crucial intermediary for startups in the region to seek for their distribution channels and for the buyers to keep up with the most emerging innovation. Today, dozens of industry thought leaders gather here to share their insights into VR industry.
Pokémon Go. Oh my god. Crazy, right? I don't know, I was absent here and I've never played the game, but I've seen in San Francisco, Embarcadero, people were running and chasing, like looking at their phones and like running around back and forth, chasing their Pokemons on their phones. So, and I remember when I was in LA Silicon Beach Festival, there was a panel between social media influencers, most of them from Snapchat. Like Snapchat, very popular guys, and there was a question from the audience. They were asking like, how do you feel, guys? Like Instagram launched their Instagram stories. Did it somehow affect on your visitors' views? They say, bullshit. You know, when we saw the drawback when the Pokémon Go came to the market, they see like the outflow of their subscribers. They were not watching their Snapchat anymore. They were just playing the game. So. But Pokémon Go is not virtual reality, as I understand, right? It's an augmented reality. So my question is, what's the main difference and what we're going to see first, and from a technology perspective, is it easier to develop something in terms of augmented reality or virtual reality? Maybe Kenny, you can answer this question.
I think that's not. Well, the point is not which one is easier. I mean, if you develop VR or AR in different aspects, they have different challenges, right? But about Pokemon Go, I mean, in terms of AR technology they deploy, I have to emphasize, I think they would admit that they haven't deployed a very sophisticated AR technologies. They just have a camera and using AR to locate the Pokemon that appears in the environment. That's it. And they could be, well, there could be more sophisticated applications using the current AR technologies. And I think they may be in line to launch in the next phases. In terms of the complications they have, we predict that they should have an upgraded version quite soon. But the problem is, Pokemon Go is delivered as a game. So the primary attraction is whether the game is good fun or not. And a lot of the time, any mobile game or even the console game, they have a lifespan of a certain period. And the usual problem of a game is what's next? What's after 3 months attraction? What's next after people get to the level 25? Then they need to build up from that. And I think in terms of building up an applications like that, I think they've done very well in launching the game, go to the market, but they seem to lack the follow-up after the game's been popular. Yeah.
I was also going to add something that I read about this. So, and this is just me being objective. I have nothing against Pokémon Go or the game developer, but people have said that most of the people that use the game actually don't switch on the camera. So they don't use it in the AR mode, it becomes a geographical game more than anything else. And there are actually a lot of geographical games out there. But this one is so compelling because, number one, there was a popularity around it, so people are curious to try, and that took off. And number two is the fact that if you really dig deeper, the game developers have got two things that I think is hidden from most of us. They actually don't have Pokémon Go is the first game. They have a game called Ingress. And Ingress was a location-based game that has got a huge community of people, users, putting in geographical details in Ingress, which the game developers use as a backend for Pokémon Go. So there are some of these things which, you know, it's like, oh, it's a huge success, but there's a trail of these things that build up along the way. Most importantly, Pokemon is a 20-year-old brand. It's not a character that just erupted overnight. If I take the same game mechanics and I put it into an unknown character like, I don't know, Chili, and I launch Chili, the VR game, I don't think we're gonna get the kind of success, you know, because it's a well-known brand. So there are some of these factors which yeah, and this is a discussion on games this year. I think it's just the mechanics about how to best use them. Yeah.